Good morning children. Welcome to today's mathematics class. Today from chapter 3, that is subtraction, we are going to cover the following subtopics. First, problem sums related to subtraction, and second, regrouping of numbers from tens to ones. Let's start from question number 1 of book page number 58. The question is, there are 586 students in a school. 320 of them are girls. How many are boys? Children, in this question, it is given that in a school there are 586 students. Out of these 586 students, 320 are girls. We have to find out the number of boys. In order to find out the number of boys, we have to subtract the number of girls from the number of students. First, look at the statements. Number of students in a school is equal to 586. Number of girls is equal to 320. Number of boys is equal to 586 minus 320. Now, we will subtract 320 from 586. 6 minus 0 is 6. 8 minus 2 is 6. And 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. So, the answer is 266 boys. Now, question number 2. A man earned rupees 925 in February. He spent rupees 615 during that month. How much money did he save? Here it is given that the man earned rupees 925 and spent rupees 615. We have to find out how much money he saved. In order to find out the amount of money he saved, we have to subtract the amount spent from the amount earned. Let's see the statements first. Amount of money man earned is equal to rupees 925. Amount of money he spent is equal to rupees 615. Amount of money he saved is equal to rupees 925 minus rupees 615. Now, we will subtract 615 from 925. 5 minus 5 is 0, 2 minus 1 is 1 and 9 minus 6 is 3. So, the answer is rupees 310. Now, question number 3. There are 976 soldiers in a fort. 532 soldiers went out the fort. How many soldiers were left in the fort? Children, here it is given that there are 976 soldiers in the fort and 532 went out. Now, we have to find out the number of soldiers that were left in the fort. In order to find out the number of soldiers left, we will subtract the number of soldiers who went out from the number of soldiers who were there in the fort. First, look at the statements. Number of soldiers in the fort is equal to 976. Number of soldiers went out the fort, 532. Number of soldiers left in the fort is equal to 976 minus 532. Now, we will subtract 532 from 976. 6 minus 2 is 4, 7 minus 3 is again 4 and 9 minus 5 is again 4. So, the answer is 444 soldiers. Question number 6. Rajesh bought 538 newspapers. 526 were sold out. how many were left? Here it is given that Rajesh bought 538 newspapers and 526 of them were sold. We have to find out the number of newspapers left. To calculate the number of newspapers left, we will subtract the number of newspapers sold from the number of newspapers bought. See the statements. Number of newspapers Rajesh bought is equal to 538. Number of newspapers sold is equal to 526. Number of newspapers left is equal to 538 minus 526. Now we will subtract 526 from 538. 8 minus 6 is 2, 3 minus 2 is 1 and 5 minus 5 is 0. So the answer is 12 newspapers. Question number 7. There are 258 students in a school. 37 students were absent on Monday. How many were present? Here it is given that there are 258 students in a school. 37 of them were absent on Monday. We have to find out the number of students who were present. To find out the number of students who were present, again we will subtract number of students who were absent from the number of students in the school. Let's see the statements. Number of students in the school is equal to 258. Number of students absent on Monday is equal to 37. Number of students present is equal to 258 minus 37. Now we will subtract 37 from 258. 8 minus 7 is 1, 5 minus 3 is 2 and 2 minus 0 is 2. So the answer is 221 students. Now our next topic is regrouping of numbers from tens to ones. Children, in the previous chapter we have already studied the regrouping of numbers from ones to tens. Now look at this picture. Here we can see 10 stars. This can be written as 110. Now if we have to write it in ones, then we can write 110 is equal to 10 ones. See one more example. Here we can see some candles. There are 23 candles. This can be expressed as 2 tens plus 3 ones. Now, if we remove 1 10 from these 2 tens, we will have to regroup these candles. In the second picture, we can see a group of 10 candles as 110 and the other 110 has been clubbed with 3 ones. So, there are 13 ones. Now children, we have regrouped 2 tens and 3 ones as 110 and 13 ones. Now comes the home assignment. Do question number 4 and 5 of book page number 58 in the notebook and do book page number 59 in the book. That's all. Thank you. Stay home. Stay safe.